Alright, we're going to head into lesson 14, the last lesson of module 2. Okay, we're almost done. Woohoo! And we're going to look at a final proof that the sum of the degrees of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we're going to start with this rectangle here, and we're going to look at the properties. So if we look at the properties of a rectangle, I'm just going to highlight them as I go. Okay. All four corners, all four angles are 90 degrees. Okay? We know that the opposite sides of the rectangle, this side and this side, are the same length because they have one tick mark. And the top and the bottom are the same length because they have two tick marks. Okay? So if we look at this one and we draw a diagonal through it, what happens? We end up with two triangles. And by looking at this, we can determine some things we know about the triangles. Okay? These two triangles are congruent. And let me show you why real quick. This will probably be the only time we use our transparency in this one. Tracing the outside this time. So if I held it down right here in the middle, I could rotate this 180 degrees and they land on top of each other, showing that they're congruent. Okay? Our goal is to show that the angle sum of the triangle is 180. We know when we draw the diagonal through a rectangle, we get two congruent rectangles. To put this information together, to find the sum of the angles in the triangle is 180, we have to look at the angles. So we know it has four right angles. So four right angles is 360 degrees. Okay? And if we take this rectangle and divide it in half, 360 divided by 2 is 180. So each side would get 180 degrees. Okay? So that's kind of proving that it's 180 degrees, another way to prove it. Okay, we're going to look here now at this example. This is what we're going to look at: exterior angles of a triangle. An exterior angle of a triangle, okay, is formed when the sides of the triangle are extended. Formed when the sides of the triangle are extended. Okay, so here's our triangle ABC, and the sides have been extended out. So it's kind of like a triangle with arms on it. Okay, and the angles that it forms on the outside, those are called exterior angles. Exterior means outside. Okay, what do we know? We know that the sum of the triangles of the interior angles, the interior would be these angles on the inside. Okay, we know that the sum of them is 180 degrees. So I'm going to walk through this. So we know that angle ABC, angle BCA, and angle CAB together equal 180 degrees. All three of those angles. Okay? We also know that a straight angle equals 180 degrees. So we have a straight angle right here. You guys see this straight angle? And we know that these two angles, angle ABC and angle CBD, make up that whole line right there. So angle ABC and angle CBD make a straight angle. Okay? So now we're going to use this information and kind of put them together, because we know that the three angles in the triangle make 100 or equal 180 degrees, and the two angles that make the straight angle also equal 180 degrees, so I'm going to set them equal to each other. Okay, so this is where we're going to get into a little bit of proving things, a little bit of geometry. Okay, so angle ABC plus angle BCA plus angle CAB equals, so these three on top equal these two because they both equal 180. Angle ABC plus angle CBD. Okay? So, which angle do we have on both sides? We have angle ABC on the left, and we have angle ABC on the right. When you have the same thing on opposite sides of the equation, you could subtract them out and get rid of them. So if I subtract out angle ABC and subtract out angle ABC, they end up canceling each other out, and we're left with angle BCA plus angle CAB equals angle CBD. Okay? And what kind of angle is angle CBD? CBD, that is an exterior angle. Okay? So I'm going to throw that in here. This is an exterior angle. Okay? And these two, we call them remote interior angles. Okay? Okay? And they're remote because they're the furthest away. Those two angles are far away from the exterior angle. So this is the interior angle. Exterior, interior. Because this is the exterior, the two that are away from it would be called the remote interior angles. And if you look at this, if we add those two angles together, this one and this one, it should equal the angle, the exterior angle down here. Okay? So, I'm going to write this in words. And you're probably going to want to know this. Okay, the remote interior angles added together equal the exterior angle. This comes from this right here. I just wrote it in words. These two things are the same thing. Okay, now we're going to use this to identify the remote interior angles and corresponding exterior angles of a triangle. Okay, so we're going to jump right into your packet. Okay, it says use the diagram below to complete exercises 1 through 4. Name an exterior angle and the related remote interior angle. So I'm going to start with this one over here. Okay, so this is angle, so exterior angle ZYP, this one right here, and remote interior would be this one up here and this one right here, so angle YZX and angle ZXY. Okay, name a second one. So now I'm going to go up here. So exterior would be QZX. Remote interior would be the two that are further away, so ZYX. And angle ZXY. And 3, name a third exterior angle. So I'm going to go down here. Exterior angle RXY. Remote interior. We're looking for the ones that are furthest away, so it's not this one, it would be these two up here. XZY and angle XYZ. Okay. Number 4 says, show the measures of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measures of related remote interior angles. Okay. So for the triangle, we have the 3 angles. So we have angle XYZ plus angle YZX plus angle ZXY equal 180 degrees. We know that the 3 of them add together to equal 180. Okay? We also know about this straight angle right here. Okay? I'm just picking that one. You could use any straight angle you wanted. I'm going to use this straight angle down here, right here. Okay? So, I know that angle XYZ, this one right here, and this exterior angle right here, angle ZYP, equal 180 degrees because they're a straight angle. So, because these are both equal to 180 degrees, I can set them equal to each other. Okay? So, angle XYZ plus angle YZX plus angle ZXY equals angle XYZ plus angle ZYP. Now, these are the same on both sides. Because we have them on both sides, I can go ahead and say, see you later. See you later. So I have angle YZX plus angle ZXY equals angle ZYP, which ZYP is the exterior angle up here, and the other 2 are the remote interior angles. Okay, so here we were talking about, so you know, this is where we were talking about a triangle. This is where we're talking about a straight angle. And you can pick any of the straight angles. And then we just made them equal each other. And we got rid of the things that were common on both sides. And then we're left with the remote interior equals the exterior. Okay. Example 1. So now we're going to put it into action here. Find the measure of angle X. So angle X is an exterior angle. Right here. These 2 are both remote interior. So to do this, you're going to have angle X equals 14 plus 30, because these 2 add together to equal this one. So angle X equals 44 degrees. Okay, example 2. Same thing here. This is exterior. These are remote interior. So angle X equals 44 plus 32 degrees. So angle X equals 76 degrees. Okay, now it's a little bit different. Okay, we're still finding angle X. It's an exterior angle. Okay, but here we can do this one of two ways. You could look at the remote interior, you could find this one and then use that. But I know that these two angles are supplementary angles, meaning they make a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. So to find angle X, it's 180 minus this interior angle right here of 121. So angle X equals 59 degrees. Okay? Now we're doing something a little bit different. Okay, we're getting a little bit more complicated. We have an exterior angle given, and these are our two remote. Interior. Now these two added together equal this one. So we're just going to write an equation. 45 plus x equals 125. So 45 plus x equals 129. We want to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract the 45 from both sides. X equals 84 degrees. Okay? And then let's move on to 5 through 10. Okay, and it says, find the angle measure of x, present an informal argument showing your answer is correct. So here, we were just finding the measure. Here, we have to explain how we found it. Okay, so we're going to just do it like we did before. Okay? So, because we're talking about a triangle, okay, and we have an angle, okay, I'm going to add to this ABC, and I'm going to put a point D right here. This is our exterior angle. Okay, these are our remote interiors. We're always going to start off with what we know about a triangle. So we know that a triangle is 180 degrees. So angle ABC plus angle BCA plus angle CAB equals 180 degrees. We also know that a straight angle is 180 degrees. So here's our straight angle right here is what I'm using. I know that this angle right here and this angle right here equal the straight angle. So angle BCA plus angle, so BCA plus angle ACD equal 180 degrees. So then we're going to set them equal to each other because they both equal 180. So angle ABC plus angle BCA plus angle CAB equals angle BCA plus angle ACD. So these angles equal these angles. Now we look for what's in common. No, yes. So because they are in common, we can go ahead and get rid of this one and this one. So now we know that angle ABC plus angle CAB equals angle ACD. Okay, so ABC, angle ABC is 28 degrees, so I'm going to put this in there, plus angle CAB is 89 degrees, equals angle ACD. So we just add them together. So 700 117 equals angle ACD. Okay, so we showed that a triangle is 180, a straight angle is 180. We set them equal to simplify, and then we plugged in the angles we knew to find the missing angle. Okay, and we're going to do that all the way through 10. Okay, so here we go. X is the exterior. So we can do it this way, or we could do it this way. So angle X equals, so these are the exterior, these are the remote interior. Oh, you can't see that. So angle X equals 59 plus 52. So angle X equals 111 degrees. Okay, and we know this because triangles have a sum of 180 degrees, which is what we wrote here. Straight angles have a sum of 180 degrees, which is what we wrote here. So because these two have a sum of 180 degrees, angle CAB must be 69 degrees, this one, because these two add up, these three add up to be 180. So this has to be 69 degrees, which means angle X is 111 degrees. Okay, either one of these arguments with the angles or with the words is completely fine. You pick whichever one you like and use it. Okay? Now, I am going to do 7 with you. Yeah, let's do 7. Okay, it wants to find the measure for angle X. This is exterior. This one, and this one, and this one make up a triangle. Okay, so a triangle has a sum of 180 degrees. So because this is a sum of 180, actually scratch that. So this is a straight angle, which is a supplementary angle. Supplementary angles, straight angles, have a sum of 180 degrees. So because these are supplementary angles, 79 plus X equals 180. We subtract 79 from both sides. X equals 101 degrees. These two angles, ABC and CB something, add up to be 180, so that's where I got this. Okay, find the measure of angle X, present an informal argument. Okay, X is on the outside, so angle X equals 71 plus 74. This is the exterior. These two are remote interiors. Okay, so we're going to go back to, so angle X equals 145 degrees. So triangles have a sum of 180 degrees. Straight angles have a sum of 180 degrees. So because they have a sum of 180 degrees, because triangles have a sum of 180 degrees, angle ACB must be 35 degrees. So, which means angle X is 145 degrees. So if this is 35, so this comes from, they make a straight angle right here. So 180 minus the 35 that was given equals 145 degrees. So 35 plus 145 equals the 180. Now I want you to try 9 and 10 on your own and check your answers with me.